Ja, hallo zusammen, da bin ich wieder mit einer neuen Runde Tell Me Why. Das hatten wir uns schon angeguckt, aber in den Kühlschrank hat man noch nicht geguckt.
Oh, hey, see that container? That's for you.
Huh?
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole. Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
Okay,
Oh, wow. Thank you. World-renowned marinade, huh? What's in it?
A magician never reveals his secrets.
aha. Er ist auch ziemlich von sie überzeugt. Sonst ist hier auch nichts weiter, okay. Ich weiß jetzt gar nicht, was der Plan ist. Lass mich mal eben gucken. Ziel, unterhalte dich mit Michael. Ich würde mich vorher aber noch mal eben... Das Problem ist immer bei dieser Art Spielen, du weißt nie, was passiert, wenn du eine Sache triggerst, auslöst und dann nicht, und du vielleicht nicht alles angucken konntest, was anzugucken war. Deshalb gehen wir noch mal eine Runde rum, aber ich glaube, da ist nichts mehr, was uns irgendwie hilft. Ja, heute ist so ein komischer Tag. Internet fiel aus für ein paar Stunden, aber da muss man sagen, haben sie schnell gefixt. Okay,
Yikes, that's unsettling.
das haben wir uns schon angeschaut. Okay, dann unterhalten wir uns mit Michael, der vorhin, glaube ich, echt mit uns geflirtet hat. Aber gut. Hallo? Ich würde mich ja gerne... Du bist doch Michael, oder? Achso. Du meinst also, ich soll mich hinsetzen dabei. Dann tun wir das doch mal. Okay, einfach nur hinsetzen ist nicht.
I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it.
Huh?
But as long as I don't promote my lifestyle in front of the customers, she doesn't say anything.
Man, must be exhausting to spend your days educating these people.
Here's the thing, I don't. Opening the mines of this town will be a full-time fucking job. And emotional labor pays shit.
Hattest du da mal mit jemandem was hier? Oh, das geht mir gerade so auf den Senkel, Freunde. Ich verstehe es nicht.
Hey,
Hallo, du blöder Controller. Ich stöpsel den gleich um. Also irgendwas ist komisch an dem Ding. Und ich weiß gerade nicht, warum das so ist. Das kann es doch nicht sein. So, also er kriegt jetzt auch irgendwie keinen Kontakt, sagt er hier. Okay, Leute, ich unterbreche nochmal eben die Aufnahme. Ich stöpsel den jetzt wirklich mal um. Bis gleich dann.
Which, I guess I kinda did.
Linke Taste. Ich versuche noch klarzukommen.
I'm still figuring my shit out. I'm not sure if I'm made to be with anyone, you know?
Yeah, of course. And don't ever feel like you have to rush into anything.
Yeah, I don't. But thank you.
Fühlst du einsam?
Do you ever get lonely in Delos Crossing?
Yeah, sometimes. So I'm always in Juneau working with the JCE, meeting new people. I gotta make my shit happen for me, because no one else will.
Right. I feel you.
Ja, wie dem auch sei, ne?
Anyway,
And I'm done.
Okay.
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronin.
you mean the OG Ronin? I was born first, you know?
Is that so? Thought Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad he trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
Naja, wollen wir nicht so sein.
But you're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be. Especially around guys I'm trying to impress.
Aha.
So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
No.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. It pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. I think you might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
Wir haben unterschiedliche Vorstellungen.
Thank you for that, but I think you might be looking for something I'm not right now.
Das nennt man Abfuhrteilen.
Oh, shit, did I make this awkward?
No, you didn't. Don't worry. I'm just all over the place right now.
Of course. Yeah, I get it. Sorry about that.
It's really fine. I appreciate the compliment, though.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah, let's go.
Ja, weiß ich auch nicht. Keine Ahnung, was richtig oder falsch war jetzt. Das war halt einfach so.
Here we are.
Okay. Der Friedhof.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it. I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
Ich glaube, sie fühlt sich verdammt unwohl.
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries,
Na, wer ist da schon?
especially after, you know.
I promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool?
Was ist los? Kommst du? Ja, da suchen wir mal nach Tessa, die auch sehr merkt. Was denn nun? Okay, wir sollen wohl vorgehen.
So, did you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
A what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to.
Da ist doch wieder irgendwie. Hier ist irgendwo.
Our mother made us come here all
Da.
the time. It was so weird.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No, it's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
Oh, das kann nicht sein. Also irgendwas stimmt mit dem Controller nicht. Das gefällt mir gar nicht. Also entweder das oder mit dem Kabel. Das finde ich jetzt gar nicht geil.
That's right, sweetie.
Na gut, ich habe aber noch irgendwie scheinbar die WLAN-Verbindung.
Even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always.
She loved us. A lot, but sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
Naja, das denke ich doch. Lass uns hier nochmal gucken. Aufgrund des nationalen Verbots einheimischer Religionen und Riten ist ein großer Teil unseres Wissens über das spirituelle Leben der Tlingit verloren gegangen. Unten befinden sich 2 unvergängliche Beispiele der Liebe und Ehrfurcht, die wir mit den Toten in der Tradition unserer Ahnen weiterhin zeigen. Aha. Feier des Lebens. Die 40-Tage-Feier findet 40 Tage nach dem Ableben statt, um den Verstorbenen die letzte Ehre zu erweisen. Einige glauben, es handelt sich um eine neue Tradition, Mitglieder der Familie zu organisieren, eine gemeinsame Mahlzeit, bei der ein Feuermahl, ein Teller mit Essen verbrannt wird, um die Seele des Verstorbenen zu nähren und zu pflegen. Ein Jahr oder länger nach dem Tod wird ein Kurexel, wie man es ausgesprochen, Potlatch, abgehalten, um den Toten zu betrauern und anschließend sein Leben zu feiern. Das QX wird vom Clan der Verstorbenen organisiert, um das verstorbene Clanmitglied durch eine traditionelle Zeremonie zu ehren, Anerkennung zu zeigen und Schulden an die entgegengesetzte Moleti zu begleichen, die der Clan während der Trauerzeit unterstützt hat. Das haben wir, oder? Das haben wir doch gerade gelesen. Wollt ihr mich verarschen? Ah ja. Wir trauern um jene, die ans andere Ufer übergesetzt sind. Liebe kennt keine Grenzen und der Tod eines Clanmitglieds erschüttert die gesamte Gemeinschaft. Die Menschen kommen zusammen, um ihren Angehörigen zu betrauern und die Mitglieder des anderen Clans aufzuheitern. Wird ein Adler betrauert, schenken die Raben den trauernden Adlerclans Liebe und Stärke. Wird ein Rabenmitglied betrauert, sind die Adler gleichermaßen für die Raben zur Stelle. Nach dem Gedenkdienst ist es üblich, dass die entgegengesetzten Moiety die trauernde Familie tröstet, indem sie ad vovu, keine Ahnung, die Insignien des Clans hervorholen, um die Tränen symbolhaft einzufangen, ehe sie den Boden berühren und so ihre trauernden Clanmitglieder Unterstützung zu bieten. Ja. Okay. Dann gehen wir mal weiter. Wir suchen einen Baum, einen komischen.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave, just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
Wait, is this the one we called the Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarl's Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
Lesen. Bitte nicht auf die Gräber treten. Ja, nee, das würden wir schon vermeiden. Nee, da will er wohl nicht hin.
Where are you going?
Ach, lass mich in Ruhe. Was ist das hier?
Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
Not sure. But Michael should know.
Um jene zu ehren, die nicht mehr unter uns sind, das Tlingit Preservation Committee und die Gemeinde von Delos widmen dieses Denkmal dem ewigen Band zwischen vergangenen,
Just a whole lot of nothing.
gegenwärtigen und künftigen Generationen. Möge das Andersdenken an unsere verstorbenen Angehörigen niemals im Chaos der Geschichte verloren gehen. Bla.
No luck on my end. You?
Nothing. Guess again.
Heise Salazar. Okay.
Yazzie. Why does that sound familiar?
Yazzie Trucking. He used to haul lumber for the sawmill.
Oh, yeah. And he'd always blast the horn for us.
Okay. Ist aber auch scheinbar nicht, was wir suchen. Da kommen wir nicht durch. Von der Seite haben wir da.
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're 4 feet tall.
Ja, ja. Kann man ja auch freundlicher sagen. Das haben wir gelesen.
When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it.
Da ist nix.
Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable.
Na gut.
So,
Is this a bad time?
with you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
Über diesen Ort.
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Shoot.
What's the story behind the Tlingit Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history. That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy. You just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God. Assholes.
Yeah. And I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
Mehr über das Tlingit-Denkmal.
What's the story behind the Tlingit Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed
Okay,
never
erzählt
be
nichts
lost
Neues.
in the chaos of history. That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy. You just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God. Assholes.
Yeah. And I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
Okay.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
Ja, bin ich. Wie war dein Onkel?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh, boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
Ich glaube, ich verstehe.
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't.
Okay.
As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there.
Wo soll denn dieses Grab sein?
So we might be having some trouble finding a particular grave.
You serious? Walk straight to the big tree, then look to your right. I swear, bats have better eyesight than you two.
Says the guy wearing glasses.
Yeah, but these are magnifying glasses. And they do infrared, so I see everything.
Ja, ja, ist klar. Wir reden dann mal. Ja, gut, aber wir können das ja nochmal fragen.
You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
Ich melde mich als Vorkaster, würde ich sagen. Obwohl, ich bin so gespannt auf die Marinade.
Can't wait to get home and try that famous marinade. So, what's the secret ingredient?
Wouldn't you like to know, huh?
Birch syrup.
How could you?
Twins before hoes, Michael.
Okay, dann reden wir mal später.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
Okay, irgendwie rechts bei dem großen Baum.
So, how are you, holding out?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now.
Allison, you coming?
I'll be right there.
Well, I better make sure he doesn't get lost. See you, Michael.
Na,
Guess again.
okay. War es auch wieder nicht. Aber er hat rechts beim großen Baum gesagt.
De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Okay.
Hello,
Ein
Mr.
Adler.
Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
Was war jetzt los? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Moment mal eben. Irgendwas ist hier. Und ich sehe es gerade nicht. Ich will herausfinden, wo es ist. Also irgendwo muss hier was sein. Da.
You really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Ja.
Exactly.
Okay. Ich weiß jetzt aber nicht, wo ihr Grab ist. Hat er irgendwas Neues? Moment, ich guck mal eben. Ah, öffne das Tor. Alles klar, das, was wir vorher nicht aufgekriegt haben. Das wird sich jetzt vermutlich öffnen. Hallo? Ah. Würdest du mal?
How are you, holding out?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now.
Do you remember where she is?
No. And for what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Irgendwas muss hier sein.
Well, only a few steps in, and I'm already starting to regret this.
Wo ist es denn? Ich sehe es nicht. Wo ist diese Erinnerung? Irgendwo muss doch diese Erinnerung sein. Ne, hier nicht. Hier vielleicht. Nee, aber jetzt, wo ist die denn? Leck mich doch am Arsch. Nein. Ich sehe sie nicht, ne? Es gibt definitiv eine. Aber ich kann sie nicht entdecken, Freunde. Wie blind bin ich denn? Die Vibration ist auch recht stark. Aber er zeigt... Ich weiß jetzt ja auch nicht, ob das die Richtung ist, die er hier anzeigt. Sag mal, Spiel, willst du mich gerade so ein bisschen mobben? Da, die falsche Taste gedrückt.
Allison, please.
I'm not going.
Allison, Come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I went when I ran off.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth.
You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but... Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
Okay. Habe ich das?
They all think you killed her. It's not fair.
I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
Okay.
But I'm gonna come see you every week. And we'll talk with our voice every day.
I'll be back soon, alright?
Komm, wir nehmen die.
Promise. I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll see.
About to start.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday, but not today.
Okay, was liegt denn jetzt an? Ich weiß es gerade nicht. Finde Mary Anns Grab. Gehen wir mal hier lang.
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
This spot's familiar.
Carol Brown.
Man, I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Well, we were only 4, but yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know?
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
Okay. Carol Brown, den Namen höre ich jetzt aber auch zum ersten Mal. Oder das ist, weiß ich auch nicht, keine Ahnung. Da kommen wir nicht hoch.
Ty,
This is it. Right?
yeah. God, I think I need a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a look around, okay? No dice. I'm gonna have a look around, okay? I'll be right back. Not hers. I'm gonna have a look around, okay? Why can't I remember? Where is she? I'm gonna have a look around, okay? I'll be right...
Okay.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
Okay.
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Ja, ich bin mir da
Cruel
nicht so
enough to call
sicher.
social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her. And the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was
Ja, wer
better
will
than the
denn?
rest of us. A
Ja.
spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the
Ach
woods.
ja, Dorfleben,
If she
ne?
just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well,
Aha.
just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
Du hast getan, was du tun musst. Du hättest es besser machen müssen.
I get that Marianne wouldn't let you help her. But there had to be a better way to deal with it. Especially if she was having some kind of crisis.
Yes, you're right. There were other things I could have done. Better things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
Nein.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I prayed for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
Okay, ich will niemanden verlieren.
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
Tja, weiß ich auch alles nicht so richtig.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her. But I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
Sie musste das hören.
You shouldn't. She needed to hear all of that.
Yeah, you're probably right. Still, I might bring in a peace offering my first day back. Any ideas?
Jesus stuff?
Maybe I'll just finally bring back that book I borrowed 6 months ago.
Das ist ein Anfang. Ihr Lieben, das soll es für diese Folge gewesen sein. Ich bedanke mich für eure Aufmerksamkeit. Es bleibt weiter spannend. Tschüss.